Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. Let's see what is going on, what's coming in for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. In the extended, I have a very interesting reading, urgent messages and advice from your spirit guides in regards to this situation. So let's get it started. What is going on for my beautiful Geminis? What are the messages? Okay. Interesting. We've got the rejoice and celebration. This is Three of Cups. We've got the Strength card, Power. We've got the Temptation. And we've got Triumph and Success. Bottom of the deck is also the Shadow. So it almost feels like some type of third party is trying to gain a lot of power over you, or there is some type of ego and power games that is going on. You may feel like these could be definitely talking about multiple people or a group of people, and it feels like you want to detach yourself from these people. It feels like you already know that these are people that are trying to distract you from your purpose, that they are trying to execute their power over you, or trying to tempt you or seduce you in order to manipulate you. That's what I feel. And I feel like you're going to get the truth about this. If this has not already happened, this is something that is going to be downloaded from your spirit guides, and it's going to bring you the truth so you can actually detach yourself from something that has been keeping you stuck, or people that have been trying to play with your mind or play with your self-esteem or trying to take your power away. You've been questioning these people for a long time. They've been triggering you, and sometimes when this happens, it also shows us how, it also shows us our dark side. It shows us what we need to work on. It's not always a bad thing when this type of stuff happens, okay? It actually shows you to look into yourself and to stand more in your power and your strength, and to see that you are able to overcome any of these dark energies. So you're definitely being challenged here. There's definitely a lot of triggering, shadowy energy that is going to come through here. But you are going to come out of this with triumph and success. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Hope card. It also reminds me of the Sun card. But this is definitely saying that if you want to heal, you need to kind of like detach yourself from people that have hurt you. That's what I'm hearing. Like, if you know that some people have been hurting you, and this could be even like your parents, or it could be someone that it could be anyone. And there are thousands of you watching. Obviously, I can't just, talk about one certain person in your life, but you know who this is talking about. And the rule is, if you truly want to heal, you need to cut it off. Like, you need to cut off communicating with these people, engaging with them, and kind of like remove your energy. And that's when the real healing will take place. Okay, and that's when something new is being reborn. This is hope, this is rebirth, this is a star. So moving towards your North Node and cutting off karmic past energies. Okay, we've got this deception and envy here. So you know that someone is not pretending to be who they are. They have a false mask on. There could be definitely some envy coming through from this person. However, they are very good at masquerading this energy, and that is causing you to feel perhaps in fear, or you feel in the dark, or you feel in the void, because they're not upfront and honest about it. And if you would confront them, they may be threatening or scaring you, or you may not always feel like, okay, should I confront them? Because sometimes when you confront people, they twist it around, right? Like, they say like, oh, you're crazy, and like da 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 da. And that could be something that you've been trying to avoid, but Spirit is like, no, they're going to cut through this. Okay, could be also a lot of tension here that's going on. Cutting through that tension. Let's see what is more, what comes out. Yeah, it looks like you've been giving a lot to this situation, and even emotionally, but whomever this person is, they have been just very childish, not really authentic. That's what I feel with this Page of Cups, because eventually it brings you a lot of disappointments. It's like you put in so much work, you put in so much time and effort. You're the one that constantly reaches out, trying to kind of like maintain a relationship here, or trying to, you know, reach out for the olive branch constantly, or saying I'm sorry, or I hope you're well, I hope you're this. It's like there's always like this sentimental approach that you are giving to this individual, and then you end up with disappointment. And then we also have like the Ten of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So you constantly feel like, okay, that was a fail. Like, that's what I feel like. You may constantly feel like every time you put in the right intentions and you give, or you reach out, or you constantly give to the situation or this person, but you end up feeling disappointed and backstabbed with this Ten of Swords. That's kind of like a stab in the back. So we have the Hierophant here as well, so it could be talking about a Taurus. Yeah, it brings you a lot of restless energy. You're not feeling at peace when it comes to this connection. And I feel like you're trying to do the right thing. This is someone that has high morals and a high belief. But you also are being asked to, like to learn from the situation. Right, the Hierophant is like the teacher as well. Like, it's all about learning from a situation and going through the experience and making the changes. These are the 5. So you got the 15, the 5 of the Hierophant, and the 5 of Cups. So it's time for a huge change. Something needs to change within your approach or within this situation, because it constantly leaves you high and dry, disappointed. You may have been shedding some tears, but there's also a lot of restless energy here. Yeah. Ace of Swords. So you know the truth. You need to kind of like act upon this truth. It's like maybe you've been trying to communicate this to this person, but they're not really listening to that. But it's time for you to voice yourself, right? This is the Ace of Voices. So, you know, that is talking about needing to voice up and needing to speak up about your disappointments with this individual in order to make that change. Because it's making you feel super restless. That's what I feel. Commitment. Your connection is ascending. So it looks like if you would have this honest and open conversation with this individual, which is definitely going to be happening in the near future. We got twice the Ace of Swords coming through. Things are definitely going to be warming up, all right? Like, there is definitely a mutual commitment that could be coming out of this. Not all is lost here. That's what I feel, because we also have frozen in time, stagnant and cold. That's probably what you may have been experiencing right now. Like, things are just not speeding up, things are not progressing enough, and communication here, bridging confusion and clarity. So it's all about you communicating. And also, Gemini, there is going to be the Mercury retrograde coming up, so this could definitely be something that is going to be affecting your relationship right now. And again, war zone, ego at play. Like I said, this temptation, this power play, this is definitely all about that war zone, ego at play. And that is something that you may need to keep in mind, because we have this Mercury retrograde coming up, and this will probably mess up a little bit of the communication, or allow both of you to have some type of miscommunication or misunderstanding. But just know that this will be eventually worked out. So don't stress out too much. You will be overcoming this obstacle. It's just a Mercury retrograde, okay? Like, let's keep it that way. It's just a Mercury retrograde. It's going to mess up a little bit of your peace. But it's also because this person is a little bit in their ego, trying to have this controlling game. And we can see that this is a confirmation of that. Wow. Angel of Vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. You see that? Deception and envy. The Mask. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Very straightforward messages coming forward from Spirit today. Angel is space clearing. It is time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. So this might be something that you may need to focus on around this time, especially during this Mercury retrograde. We also have the solar eclipse in the new moon of Aries. So this is a very good time to clear out karmic energies and, clear out your space, do some saging, do some candle work, rituals, anything to clear out karmic energies between the both of you or within your own path, doing some past life or, past life clearing up. That's definitely going to be very, very important around this time. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So regardless of whatever happens in this connection, obviously things are going to be shaken up, but you and your loved ones are going to be protecting throughout this time. So spiritually, Spirit is urging you to do some clearing, okay? Clearing of this energy, and stop worrying or stressing or feeling restless about how this connection is going to evolve, because you are being spiritually protected here. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So make sure that throughout this whole, if you feel sensitive or just very agitated or, just restless and not at peace, or you can't find your sleep or rest, try to avoid anything that could mess that up, all right? Don't F up more when it comes to your spiritual and soul's energy, because it could definitely be making you feel worse. So make sure to clean up yourself, right? Like clean up your diet, or stay away from any alcohol or drugs or whatever is needed, because you're entering a very sensitive and fragile energy here, okay? So that's why you need to work on this clearing up energy. Let's pull you a Isis card. Power over 7 scorpions. Wow. So these are like your ancestors that really want to step up here. Look at this. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring, so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken words. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. So this is all about your spoken words. So this is all about the communication. This is that miscommunication that is about to be that is going to happen during this Mercury retrograde, that you need to kind of like anticipate on by staying in this lightful energy and removing this negative energy by your spoken words and your own free will and your power. So maybe doing some affirmations, or when you are clearing up your space, make sure to have like your intentions set straight here, and keep on kind of like communicating with your spirit guides. Say it out loud. Say what you need to say intentionally out loud, because your words are going to be very powerful. All right. Wow. very interesting reading for you. So I hope that this made sense for you. Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to drop a like, and if you are interested in your spirit messages and advice, then the link will be down in the description box below. So I hope to see you guys there, and take care of yourself. Bye, Gemini.